So we're going to talk about some upper body exercises, and in this segment we're going to move through a series of exercises. I'm going to reiterate some of the points discussed about the total gym and the components in varying ways you can adjust that strength, mobility, and awareness, as well as again reiterate the client exercise and equipment. So from here, let's say you're seated forward. The first exercise you can start with is just a general low chest press or alternating shoulder flexion. You can start with just a basic short lever. Remember, things that you can do in this position are self-spot with the feet on the ground. You can move from a short lever unilaterally to bilaterally. Remember, where that stationary arm is will also affect the stabilization of that stationary arm in terms of the shoulder blade. So you might have that focus of your intention be, I really want to have this arm stay out. There you go, and just move just the left arm. You might have that as your focus is really the right shoulder, or you can have both moving simultaneously. You can take it from a short lever, so you're going to come on back and just do straight arm, straight up and down, and move it to a long lever. Transitioning in this position, you can go right into a chest press. Now, things to note about the chest press are maybe where your pulley pin placement is. Usually when it's on this inner middle position, you satisfy a lot of your patient clientele. But as you want to get more specific, especially with chest press and chest fly, if you want to transition your hands to chest fly, as I will transition the pulleys up and out to the side to get that better line of pull. So from here, now he's into a chest fly. And now he's a line of pull that accommodates more that of the chest line. You can do up, you can do incline, decline. You set the intention, but know how you can smoothly move from one exercise to the next. I'm going to bring the pulleys back into position. I'm going to have his feet on the floor. I'm going to leave him at that higher level. And we're going to transition to an overhead tricep press. So I'm going to leave it here because maybe when you first start someone out, you want to have the line of pull where it's not really bringing your arms too far back. You can have your elbows even slightly below your shoulders and just isolate that elbow extension and flexion. And then as they progress, move the elbows up to where you're really doing that overhead press. Oftentimes when I work with patients, I might have them just edge a little bit forward, or hinge rather a little bit forward, so they don't feel like they're going to fall backward with the weight pulling them back. In this position, I'm going to have you bring your elbows down to more where you might start someone off. You can go back into an alternating to a static equilibrium, or just doing one arm at a time. So those are just a few exercises you can do seated forward to efficiently and effectively flow from one exercise to the next.